Jared Goff. What? What are we in right now?
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. A gain of 3, second down.
Pick up of 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Baby.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. From the gun, here's Goff. And that is incomplete.
Hey.
A lot of force bearing down on him there.
What are you talking about, bro?
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. They give the Chubb out of the gun. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. Call it a pickup of 3, and also now likely a punt on their opening drive.
Jordan Berry.
Now Jordan Berry on to kick this one away.
I think they also said pig. You're funny.
He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good
There
one.
you go. Yes, sir, Steve.
The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts the defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be there anyway. I thought I told you.
And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more.
He was taken down by
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 9-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10.
Number 34. He was brought down at the 10-yard line. A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Oh!
Nearly a turnover on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's the Chiefs punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone.
Randall? Ah!
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either.
6 yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up a second down.
31-yard line.
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here.
Nick Chubb, the ball carrier.
That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to third down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb.
Oh, what? Where did he come from? Oh, my God. That's so weak.
Call it no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down.
No gain on the play.
That dude's freaking teleported right there.
Now, as he'll punt it away for the second time.
I'm praying on it.
This is away and a very good kick. Angled for the sidelines. Yeah, that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
That should hurt it. Oh, my Lord.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3-and-out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession and try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
25-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Yeah. Bro, stop pointing at people, bro.
Now they'll try the jet sweep here. And some room to maneuver. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
I think the reason this play is so successful is not just the blocking at the point of attack, but how about the speed at which he takes the handoff? He's in motion already, so he's not coming from a flat start like a running back often is. He's at a full run by the time he gets the football.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Unexpected, like a mixtape.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
Already.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll get across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Ooh, he want to throw that pig bad. I'm low-key sick I didn't get that pick now. Needed that. Oh,
from a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There's pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Yeah, I know, bro.
Andy Reid, some say always unpredictable, and here he says, we're going for it on fourth down.
No.
Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw.
Appreciate that.
Off the deflection. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Well, you feel the excitement build on those fourth down plays. Defense has to stay out there, but for the offense, when that thing doesn't work out, such disappointment.
It can absolutely be a deflator, but how about the defensive guys? If they stop you on fourth down, they are
where did he come from?
Going to their bench.
They're elevated now. Big stop.
At this point, I have to make sure that my offensive lineman.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. A give. This is Chubb. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's
now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Out of the gun. Gone.
I can do it.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line.
Going to punting. Special teams coach.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
Oh my God. Stop pointing at people.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
See, that's the bullshit.
Leaves him with 2 to go.
I do out here sneaking around. Your dude just full on come in to make tackles.
Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
the 18-yard line.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's able to pick up the 1st before he's taken down at the 27. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
We tend to give those running backs that are slashers a lot of credit, but how about guys who are maulers? Because that's what you want in short yardage situations, and we just saw that occur right there, didn't we?
Vertical, downhill running. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd.
AFC title game, 2nd quarter action. 2 minutes to play. a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always, as he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 53. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Gonna throw right side here, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down. Now left side on the swing pass. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1 yard gain.
Number 34.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
2nd and 9 now.
Appreciate that. Oh, get in there.
Picked up by Jalen
Hey,
Mills.
man, I get a pick six.
There he goes right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. And we'll see if that pick six looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they
Was you under pressure?
So
I didn't see it.
Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one
No, I'm
play
talking
doesn't
about
usually determine
your
the outcome.
quarterback. Was he under
But
pressure?
I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side.
Oh my gosh,
Side,
bro.
and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change.
Set to kick off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will make it into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
Phillips on the return.
You
The
thought I
Chiefs
could
take
coach
over
him, man.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
I done played so many of your type already.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Into the hands of his tight end, Jeff Swain. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Jeff Swain.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Ooh.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Right there, 54.
Back to throw again. Forced out to his left. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he takes his just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
At the 24-yard line.
I guess, man, I guess. Oh my God, bro! Nobody told you to do that.
He'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
6-yard pickup brings up second.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. So we are halfway home to figuring out who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, one more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal.
At the 34-yard line.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw here. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Joey Bosa. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call.
Get to my guy.
They're going to look to throw. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And yep, indeed,
I'm going to get the ball where you should have got a first down at.
Here's the Chiefs punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. On the return comes Cobb. 13 yards on the return there after a punt of 57. And that will come the offense as they take over.
Their own 45-yard line.
Yeah, that's because you don't know how. Sorry. I know how to pass, it's just you're making it hard on me.
Position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. A shotgun snap for gone.
These niggas are
and he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I don't even know what you did, bro.
Because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Baby.
Play action. It's gone. No,
Oh my God, bro.
Maybe some alligator arms there going over the middle.
Oh my
3rd
God,
down.
bro.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
They're trying to make it difficult. On the Bosa.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
On 3rd down, it's Nick Chubb. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Plays like that? Oh, shit sucks. After something like that,
the Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. A 2nd down carry for Booker, and they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency.
You better move. You better move.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Give me another pick, bro. No!
And they give this time to the tailback. It's Logan Wilson there to bring him down. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 34-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Oh my gosh! Get angles.
And he is finally brought down at the Ravens' 25-yard line.
Ran through a hole that we filled.
Standing pickup there for the Chiefs. 41 yards on the ground.
25-yard line.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. From the gun, he'll hand this off and give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
Ball carrier, Eric Kendricks in on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 22-yard line.
Thinking about how you're going to throw this pick.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to be down close to a 1st down at the Ravens 16. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he gets the 1st down yardage.
The hole is humongous.
Down just outside the 10 at the 11. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play.
At the 11-yard line.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11.
I have all these damn stars on the line. We can't do nothing.
1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll drop to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the fourth quarter. This possession, gigantic. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. Flush to his right, and he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
The Ravens on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Gone.
Oh my gosh, bro.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. Yannick Ngakoue gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards. And it's
I was lit. That's the dude I was about to throw the ball to.
Now. He's been terrific so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And this punt sails over the sideline. And the spot, it looks to be right at the 25-yard line.
It's just that shit.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they have put themselves in a great position to defend their crown, leading once again in the fourth quarter of the AFC Championship game. A win, of course, sends them to Tampa for a chance to claim back-to-back Super Bowl titles. That's a gain of 4 here in the fourth quarter, with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
They'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he will have a first down here at the 40. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chain.
These niggas are getting moved.
I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Brought down at the 40.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts.
I'll tell you later what I'm doing.
As they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He may try and run for this. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a 1st.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the 1st down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the 4th quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. And they'll try the jet sweep here. Oh, look at the juke. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, little insult to injury here late in the game. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. So that'll back them up 5.
I knew that was. I knew the game was
delay,
over
they're
when he
backed
dropped
up
that
even
pass,
further for 3rd and long. They will take a knee here and cue the celebrations. They are off to the Super Bowl.
Bro, I don't lose in this
recent
game.
Conference
Madden
championship
just beat me.
games that have been needed to decide who goes to the Super Bowl. What do you got?
Well, if we go back to 2015, how about Green Bay at Seattle? And it looks like Green Bay's got this thing. Russell Wilson to Jermaine Kearse, that gets it done. And then go back to 2000.